Hello friends! In this lesson, we will look at a bunch of questions from William Carlos Williams' story, The Use of Force. Let's begin. Let's begin with the first question. What was the condition of the parents on the arrival of the doctor? When the doctor arrived, the mother, a very clean and apologetic lady, greeted him. She was clearly upset and worried and was ready to cooperate with the doctor. The father was worried as the girl was sitting on his lap. Both parents knew their daughter was sick and were apprehensive and feeling quite helpless. Bravo! Now, let's move to the next question. What was the behavior of the child towards the doctor? The child was very angry and ready to fight. She did not obey the doctor in her treatment. She was a rude, indecent child who needed control and training. She was foolish not to understand the need for her medical treatment. The next question is, she had a fever for 3 days, hadn't she? Yes, the girl had fever for 3 days. Well done! Moving ahead. Did the girl change her expression when the doctor said, "Does your throat hurt you?" No, the girl's expressions didn't change when the doctor asked if her throat hurt. Moving on to the next question. Why did the doctor call the sick girl by her first name? The doctor called the girl by her first name, Matilda, because she was a child. He wanted to be frank with her to show his kindness. Doctors like to address their patients to develop a comfort level and to encourage their patient to be more open. Now, next question is, did the sick girl promptly respond to the instruction of the doctor? The doctor asked the girl to open her mouth. He even told her that he did not have anything in his hands that could trouble her. Yet, she did not let herself be examined. It appears she had little experience of suitable medical treatment. Let us move ahead. Why did the parents rebuke her? The parents rebuked her as she hit the doctor on his face and his glasses flew off. True that. Moving on. What was the threat of the doctor to the child if she did not show her throat? The doctor threatened the child that if she did not cooperate, she would be examined by force. Moving on. Why did she break the wooden blade? She broke the wooden blade because she was retaliating being examined. Now comes the last question. What was the condition of the tonsils of the sick girl? The tonsils were covered with a membrane. Now, let us do detailed questions. How did the child look by appearance? The child was fully dressed and was sitting on her father's lap. She was very upset and angry to see the doctor close to her. She was strong like a cow, but her face was flushed, become red with disease. She was breathing fast and was running a high fever. The second question is, why did the parents keep the sick child in the kitchen? Matilda's parents kept her in the kitchen because it was warm there, and the rest of the house felt damp in comparison. The child was running a high fever and possibly suffering from a very dangerous disease. The next question is, how did the doctor succeed in examining her throat? The doctor took the girl's neck and jaws into his hands forcibly. He pushed the silver spoon behind her teeth into her throat. As she felt difficult to breathe, she opened her mouth. Thus, he saw her tonsils covered with membranes. Let us do the next. Describe the feelings of the doctor in his struggle to diagnose the disease. The doctor felt that Matilda was very angry at his arrival. When he tried to have her mouth opened, she did not open it. The doctor minded the use of the word hurt for him by the mother. He just wanted to check the throat of the girl at any cost, as he has witnessed children dying because of carelessness. Moving on now. Compare and contrast the conduct of a healthy child and a sick child. A healthy child may be happy and gentle. They may be comfortable in their own house and running around. A healthy child might also be uncomfortable with the doctor, but they will not resist one with this determination. Matilda becomes sensitive and defensive. A sick child becomes moody, unreasonable, and easily agitated. They may understand that something is wrong with them, but at the same time, they develop a fear of the doctor. Children are too young to comprehend that the treatment, which might include bitter medicines and sharp needles and cause further discomfort to the child, is what helps them in the long run. Now comes the last question. Under what circumstances can the use of force be justified? The use of force is justified when a patient like Matilda is not ready to have herself or himself examined. Suppose a child needs an operation on any part of his body and he refuses to be operated on. He should be forcibly made unconscious and taken to the operation theatre. Well done. This brings us to the end of this lesson. This was an interesting read, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye.